125 back to get Barry and Empire.
Those words from Officer Honecker himself, just moments after being shot on Sunday. He went to the hospital with gunshot wounds to his head and leg, needing a single staple for each of his head wounds. Spokane's mayor says we were inches from losing an officer that day. That shooting adds up to more than 80 shootings already in Spokane this year. Thanks for joining us. I'm Neil Wong.
And I'm Aaron Luna. County and city leaders as well as law enforcement are saying this violence needs to end now. Eleni Dow is live in North Spokane where that officer was shot. Eleni, what do city and county leaders plan to do about this?
Well, Aaron, county and city leaders say that the officer shooting of Officer Honecker was a wake-up call that gun violence is on the rise in Spokane. The sheriff's office, Spokane Police, as well as county and city elected leaders are now working together to combat that rise in gun violence, shootings, and other violent crimes and keeping repeat offenders in jail.
Drive-by shooting 3012 North Martin on the north side.
These are the moments one officer felt scared. As another car followed her, she watched Officer Honecker get shot. Police are investigating the possibility of that officer also being targeted that day. Officers say it sounded like she feared for her safety.
Honey, I met Terry in Empire and I'm all right.
Actively targeting law enforcement brings lawlessness to a whole new level.
Officers found a large amount of drugs in the suspect's car, including blue pills that look like counterfeit OxyContin pills laced with fentanyl. Spokane Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich saying these men are part of gangs.
I can tell you that based on the information from our intelligence units, and they've walked back and looked at all their records, these are gang members.
Already this year, Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward says there have been more than 80 shootings, half of them drive-bys.
At the current pace, we will surpass last year's total, which was the highest in 6 years.
Instead of working as separate agencies to combat the violent crimes, all these leaders are coming together in a regional task force to try and put a stop to it all.
The work of that Violent Crimes Task Force will enhance the work of Safe Streets to target violent crime and the gangs by sharing intelligence, cooperation, collaboration, and coordination.
If you're a gang member, if you're a drug dealer, if you're going to commit violent crimes in Spokane County, you are going to be arrested, you're going to be put in jail.
The Spokane County Commissioners are giving the Sheriff's Office $100,000 for this task force. The Spokane Valley Mayor says she will also ask City Council for that same amount of money to help out. Those leaders say that money will go towards officers and deputies overtime for the task force. Live in Spokane tonight, Eleni Dow, 4 News Now.